All right. Welcome to Verbling. Hi, I'm Teacher Oakley. There seems to be two of me. Anyway, welcome to Verbling. In this class, we're going to do another round of random questions. Basically, open conversation uh, in which I will be asking questions related to past, present, future, opinion-based questions, description, preference, you name it. Um, who knows what kind of question I may be asking you. So I'll take turns having conversations with different students on the widest possible range of topics. So you have to be on your toes, and after talking to you for a little bit, I'll give you any feedback that may be or may not be necessary. Wow, I'm back. Okay. This is very, very odd. Okay, there I go again. All right. How how am I entering the class again? This is very strange. Okay. Strange technical weirdness going on. Let me welcome students to the class and we'll start. Hello, Mustafa. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Good to see you today. I don't know what can I call you, like the ghost of my teacher or my teacher, the reality of my teacher,
I
the
don't know.
real one.
I'm not even doing anything, and I keep reappearing in the Hangout. There's not two of me. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
odd.
Maybe there is a glitch goes out there, something like that.
Yeah, okay. The ghost in the machine. Sometimes this is an older expression or idiom when there's some kind of problem that's impossible to figure out, doesn't even seem possible, actually. We can use the expression, there seems to be a ghost in the machine. Good one, David. Okay. Very strange. All right. Let me also welcome Rebecca to the class. Hello, Rebecca.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Okay. Confused, but okay. Um,
Confused? Yeah, I can see it.
yeah. Uh,
Yes, okay.
but okay. All right. And also let me welcome David. I like your joke. Pretty good, David. Hi, David.
Oh, hello,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm doing okay. Uh, I'm doing all right. And also Roberto has joined us. Good day, Roberto. Hello. How are you?
Hello, hi, Oakley.
Hi. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Mustafa, random question. All right. Related to the beginning of class. Have you ever experienced any strange situation which you could not explain? uh,
Very, very amazing.
it could be regarding technology, regarding supernatural events, natural phenomena. Have you ever experienced something that you just could not explain?
Mm, Let me think about it.
Hmm.
Mm,
It, it,
Um,
it happens to me
um,
all the time with technology, actually.
yeah, with technology, but maybe only with technology.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
my nothing at the top of my head. Um, mm,
All right. Have you ever had a supernatural experience?
Supernatural experience.
Ooh, like with ghosts or something that
Um,
seemed to be magic?
um, you know what? Like both of them, I don't have answer for them. To be honest with you, I don't know. I cannot recall any memory from this. I don't know why. Can you change the question, please, to another one? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Do people in your country and in your culture, do they believe in ghosts?
Okay. Um. Yeah, no, no, no. They are not. The people in my country are not believing in ghosts. They are not believing in ghosts. But at some point, I think they are believing in something. Maybe in they have some beliefs that related to that, I guess. And for me, I don't see eye to eye with them, or I don't agree with them, because I think, in my opinion, there are no ghosts exist or anything related to them. Like they some it's happened, like some people maybe got maybe like a present by maybe a ghost, if I can call, or I can call it jinn. Do you know what's jinn?
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, so this one, like this is popular here in the culture. I noticed that. I have noticed that, and this one, like when the person maybe got present by this thing, like maybe he goes to some people, and that to someone like specialist, something related to religion, of course. So he say something or do some issues in order to let that jinn go out of the body of that person. So
Uh,
this is related to ghosts.
okay.
What I know, like not like the real ghosts that come or something like that, but only jinn, like
Like spirits related. Are they
evil
related?
spirits. Evil spirits, yeah.
Evil spirits. Are they related to natural phenomena like
Um,
windstorms or trees or rivers or anything like that?
It's not, as far as I know, they are not related to natural phenomena. But
Okay.
what I can say, they are related to old beliefs and from the past.
Okay. All right. What I can say is that they're related to the past and beliefs from the past.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Uh-huh.
what I can say, you need to say is. What I can say is,
Mm,
comma,
what can I say
blah, blah,
is,
blah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. A little feedback. They are not believing in ghosts. All right. Well, because you're using present continuous tense, that you give me the idea of now.
Yeah.
So I wonder why you do that. I wonder why you're not using present simple tense and just saying they don't believe in ghosts, because this is the fact now, or the state of affairs right now. It seems like present simple would be more appropriate. Because you're using present continuous, it gives me the idea that maybe they did before or they may in the future, but for right
Mm,
now, so it's a little
I
odd.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. I tried
Okay.
to correct it, but I couldn't do that. And I think, yeah, don't is the best one. Like present simple is the
Okay.
proper one. Yeah.
All right. And maybe it has more to do with superstitions than, the classical idea of a dead person having a ghost or spirit walk the earth. Is
Yeah.
that how you're trying to describe it? Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. Hmm. Okay. Uh,
Sorry, because I didn't answer your best question, because I
no, you
maybe
did.
it seems like I don't have unnatural experience.
No, 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 no. You did answer the question. I'm the only reason I'm, expressing because I don't really know that much about gene, or in English, this got changed to genies. All right,
Genius. Yeah.
a genie, but they're not really the same thing. It's interesting because the idea of gene, I know, it's like a spirit or an evil spirit. Somehow, Westerners kind of changed the idea to like a genie in the classic, you rub a magic lamp and a genie gives you 3 wishes. But it's not the same. They're not really the same idea at all,
Yeah,
are they?
yeah, they are not the same idea
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
And you know what? Like, I don't know. Like, I can. My it has been mentioned. It has been mentioned in some books. But in my opinion, I still cannot believe in like the evil like person got present or something like that. I cannot.
Hmm.
At least I don't have to keep thinking deeply in this situation or this issue because I don't know experience the same thing.
Right.
And
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I just find the topic interesting. I'm going to move on, give somebody else a chance here. Random question for Rebecca. Rebecca. Uh, Rebecca, uh, do people ever misspell your name or
Miss my name.
misspell or mispronounce your name?
Well, as you know, my name is Rebecca, and when I hear Raquel, I always I know they are calling me, because for them I don't know. It's easier to recall. Can I say recall or remember? Remember.
Either one. Yeah, either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why is the reason, but when someone is no, it doesn't know me well, call me Raquel, because I think it starts with R as well, and it's quite similar, but so I don't know the reason. Maybe because Raquel is more popular
Really?
here in Spain, maybe for that reason, and Rebecca is not really quite popular. There are less Rebeccas than Raquels.
Okay. Okay. I asked because you're Rebecca, but at least in here in Verbling, you spell your name with 1 C, and at least there are many Rebeccas in America, but it's usually 2 C's. I don't know
Yeah, I
why.
know the spelling in English is with two C's. I know, but in Spain it's just one. Where is the origin of this name? This name is
No, I don't.
from yeah. Well, it's from I don't know the name in English. It's from Hebreo. Well, I don't know Hebreo. How can I say it? Hebreo is something maybe. Let me check. Maybe it's very ancient. From the Bible.
Oh yeah, okay. It's biblical. It's a
Biblical, yeah. Hebrew.
Hebrew. Okay, there. Oh, I get you. Hebrew.
You
All
know.
right.
So there's a character in the Bible who is called Rebecca.
Right. Yes.
And the meaning of the name is lace, lace to tie, lace
Really?
that lace.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, no, but it's in a way, it's a lace to get together things, that is the meaning.
Okay. To bind, to tie
To
together.
bind, yeah, to tie together,
Sure.
to that is
Okay.
the meaning.
Interesting. Okay. No, I did not know that. Also, I just to share with you, my name being Oakley,
What is the
my name,
origin of their name?
the origin of my name.
Yeah, the
Uh,
origin.
okay. Well, this is kind of interesting. It's also very ancient, but more pagan, not biblical at all. It's
Okay, okay. The other side completely.
the other side completely. It comes from, you know what a druid is?
Yes, yeah, sure.
All right, they worship trees, and my name, the closest derivation I've seen is Old English, Old French rather, Old French, coming
Uh-huh.
from Druidic cultures like Celts and Picts who worship
Uh-huh.
trees. And my name actually means lone oak, all alone, lone oak in the meadow. Oak
Okay.
trees. Oak trees were worshipped. Druids worship trees, and most especially the oak tree, because it was
Okay.
very
Good.
holy for them. Yeah, kind
Uh-huh.
of. Yeah, very
Yeah, it's
pagan.
quite interesting, you know. I like this stuff. Yeah, you know, to know
Yeah,
the origin of the names and the meaning, and you know, yeah.
yeah, it's interesting.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, because it's an unusual name, my name in America by Americans and English speakers was misspelled, mispronounced. I would get letters from companies, in the mail, solicitations, asking me to buy things that would say Mrs. Ugly Moody.
Yeah, yeah. Different pronunciation. Yeah, weird pronunciation. Yeah, because it's not a popular name. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you are the first person I
Yeah.
know with I met with that name.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Yeah. But I got very used to it, so it doesn't really bother me. I
That
expect.
makes you
I get.
special, different, unique. You know.
Yeah. I get surprised when people get my name right, when they spell it right, or when they say it, pronounce it correctly. Oh wow!
Wow, amazing.
More often than not, it's the other way. All right. Well, that was
Really?
yeah. Well, that was interesting. Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Rebecca.
Thank you to
Um,
you. Thank you.
okay. All right, David. Okay. Uh, all right, David. I'm going to ask you a much more basic question. What's your favorite thing to cook? Present tense question. And why?
Uh, okay, now my favorite meal to cook is risotto. Uh,
Mm,
it's an Italian food, and I like to cook this meal because I am a master doing it. I am I, I am looking for the perfection with this meal, and it is now it is one of my uh, main dishes when I have to invite someone to have lunch or dinner in my house. And why is because 2 years ago my present for my birthday was a course of how to prepare risottos.
Oh,
And yes, I
cool.
learned the basics of risotto, some history with an Italian, and I don't know how to say in English because in Spanish this is it is a man who comes from Italy, but he lives now in Argentina. And when we have to describe someone like this in Spanish, we say an Italo-Argentino, and I don't know if we can make this connection in English too.
Uh, yeah, in English, a native Italian.
Yes,
Okay. In English, I would just say he's a native Italian. He gave you a course.
a
Didn't
native
make you.
Italian who lives in Argentina,
Yep, sure.
and it is a very nice guy, and he explained to me many secrets about risotto. And at the beginning, when I started to prepare this meal, I thought that it was going to be very difficult, but now I can do it without any problem, and I can prepare a risotto in about 30 minutes, and uh, I know how to cook the rice uh, exactly how I want to cook it, because the trick is cook the rice to the point you want. Not too soft, not too hard. The point. The Italian people with pasta and rice, they call this way al dente.
Yeah, they certainly do, and we use that expression in English as well.
Okay.
Most Americans would totally understand that immediately, what al dente means.
And now I can prepare risottos with any kinds of ingredients. With fish, with cheese. I love the one with cheese, many different kinds of cheese, and whatever I want. It's a good one. I like it.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. I used to be a chef, and I know that cooking risotto takes technique and timing, both.
Yes.
Key, crucial, even. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not the kind of thing you just throw things in a pot and walk away. No.
No.
It takes a little love to make a good risotto.
Yes, and when I attended this course, he asked us about risotto, about our thoughts about risotto, and many of them thought that risotto it's a food with milk or something similar, and it's totally wrong. You don't have to use milk to make risotto. And yes, you have to love the ingredients to make a perfect risotto. And if you have a cup of wine next to you, I think it's the best combination.
Yeah, I might agree with that. Yeah, it's just okay. You're making me reminisce a little bit. All right, reminisce. I'm remembering. I'm having memories about when I learned to make risotto. I was trained professionally, and I went to school for chef school, but I struggled when I first tried to make risotto. That was a struggle for me. I messed it up a few times, so it's a very clear memory for me. Because a lot of cooking techniques came to me like quite naturally. Oh yeah, I understand why you're doing that. Oh yeah, I know how to. But that one was a little bit tough. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. One small thing, when you explained that you like to make risotto, and then you were shifting gears, shifting the conversation to explain why, and you said why is for something, but it really should have been why is because, and we can do that in English. We do this all the time, conversational English. Why is because da 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 da. We kind of throw out the question word as a
a question and an answer.
A rhetorical question, yeah. A question with no answer. That's right. Rhetorical question. Okay. Cool. I like that. That's great. Okay, let me give Roberto a chance here. All right. Okay. Roberto.
Yes.
Would you ever watch a surgery, or on the other hand, are you the kind of person who has to turn your head when a nurse sticks a needle in your arm? Do you have a strong stomach? That's another way to say that. Okay.
Yes, I think I have a strong stomach, I think. But I am, a long time ago, I used to give blood, and the needle is very, I think the word is white. It's very big, the needle, when you give blood. And I try not to to see the needle, but doesn't matter if I see, but I prefer not to see. It's strange.
Okay. Okay. And I'm not sure what you mean by a wide needle. They have those big needles that they use to take blood, you know. Those are kind of big. Or do you mean the needle, the pin part is fat?
Yes, yes, it's the second. Yes,
Okay.
yes, it's fat. The last part of the middle is fast than the other
Okay.
type of needle
Ah,
or the things.
okay. Something that's like you're talking about how wide or fat it is if it's round. We talk about the gauge. It has a wide gauge or small gauge. That's why, like shotgun bullets are called gauge. All right, 20 gauge, 15 gauge, and actually the larger gauge it is, the smaller the number. But anyway, just an interesting related word. Um, Okay. Yeah, have you ever, Roberto, have you ever been in a situation where you had to deal with blood? There's no, I was trying to think of a delicate way to say it, but I can't. Have you ever had to deal with an emergency where there was a lot of blood?
No, I have a chance because I never been in this kind of situation, and I am lucky for that because you see on TV
Yeah.
many earthquakes or mm, I don't know the name of other natural disasters, and you see all people go to the hospital to try to give blood, but I am lucky because I didn't happen
Yeah. Okay.
this kind of thing.
Because, all right, you're talking experience, use present perfect tense. It has never happened to me, or it hasn't happened to me. Yeah. Okay. One other thing, pronunciation, stomach. The CH in stomach, the end CH, is like a K sound. Stomach.
Stomach.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Yeah, you are lucky. I tell you, you learn a lot about yourself in such a situation. If you get really nervous and you can't think, or what do you do when something like that happens?
Yes, I think it's necessary to be in this situation to know how you are going to react because
I,
you have reason. You only will know how you react if only this situation. You can think, okay, I'll do that, but you never know.
you never know. That's exactly.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you, Roberto. There's no way to know until you are in a situation how you react. Yeah. Uh, hmm. Interesting. Mustafa, what is your question here? Talking about
What's the
blood?
synonym of blood? Like if we use the blood as
Synonym.
slang, what can we say in other situation? Blood, use the blood.
I don't think there is a
Blood,
synonym.
no, blood situation maybe. What's that mean?
Blood situation. I don't know.
Uh,
I
Blood
mean,
fight.
there's a lot of expressions and idioms that involve blood.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. Like I meant like
Okay.
come also for other meaning. Yeah.
There's all kinds of them. Blood relatives, somebody you're related to not through marriage but through blood.
Exactly.
Okay. Blood money.
Exactly.
Blood money is money that you get, and somewhere in the history of you getting that money, maybe not you directly, but somewhere in the history of that money, somebody died. Blood diamonds, diamonds that they use slaves or they actually killed people to get are called blood diamonds. A Bloody Mary, okay, well there's no blood involved in Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary's a tomato juice and vodka drink.
Yeah,
Tabasco.
there are many of them. Thank you
Yeah,
for feeding me.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. All right. Yeah. Um, okay. Yeah. Have you? All right. Well, sort of related, Mustafa. Have you ever had to go to the hospital for an emergency? Have you ever injured yourself?
Mm. I have gone to the hospital more than one time, and one of them, like I remember, like when I went there to do a surgery for my knee because I had a problem I with my knee. Like there are kind of fluid that was in my knee, and my knee was swollen, and so I went to the doctor, and he said you have to examine your knee and see what the source of that fluid. So he kind of like not a big surgery, but small surgery. But I have to take to sleep totally, so I be unconscious during the surgery. So I went to surgery and I did it. Um, I have done it, and also so that was like the first time in my life, and it was scary for me. Even though you know what, like interesting, I was waiting outside of the emergency room or the surgery room, and I was listening to motivation speaker, something like that. So when they called me, so I went there so quickly, and they told me under dress and wear the dress of surgery room,
Yeah. Yeah.
surgery process, and wear the shoe kind of shoes, something like that, like a flip flop, like something like that.
Slippers.
So yes, slippers. Um, so I was waiting a little bit, and then the doctor came to me and asked me, "How are you?" and something like that. Give me your record to see the information, something like this. Unfortunately, the hospital wasn't like that good hospital. It was the service wasn't so good, and even though you know what, like there is a bag that provides feed to your body. You can maybe give me the term for it in English. That kind of liquid that then inject by a needle, and they feed you when you are like unconscious, and this is provide feed to you when you are unconscious. So this small bag, actually not a big bag, like small can that provide. Even though this, like I think the hospital must provide this issue or these things. I don't have to bring it by bag in my hand. They told me, by the way, I'll become direct with you. They told me bring this with you, go to the next room and bring this in the bag. Bring five of them, maybe six or five. I don't remember exactly. And then you are wait until we call you to do the surgery. So I think it's not like suitable to bring your cans of this thing with you. It's hospital. It's not like I'm nervous myself. How can I bring this with me? I'm not going to the market or something like this. So okay, I went to the surgery room, and okay, you cannot imagine. I went to, to the room. It was maybe 4 by 3 meter, something like that. The dimensions of it, and
Mhm.
there is a table in the middle of the room,
Yeah.
and there is a machine, kind of machine, like it was really scary for me. Like I entered a laboratory for a mechanic or something like that, and they were surgery, 3 people, something like that, three, yeah, three. They were three with the doctor, including the doctor, and they told me sit on the table, lay on your bag, and then they became to tighten the tool with my leg, with my hand. Someone inject me with my hand. Someone do shave my knee, okay, to do shave my knee while I am working, while I can't see it. And someone tighten, I know the tools and some the machine, and then when they put that I can numb or something like this that make you sleep. I couldn't feel anything at that moment, and then I waked up and the surgery was done. So that's it.
Yeah. Okay. They gave you anesthesia. It's kind of a
Yeah,
weirdly spelled word. I put it in the
and
chat box there.
anesthesia to sleep,
Anesthesia.
right?
Anesthesia. Yeah, it has a weird pronunciation a little bit. But yeah, you were anesthetized. All right. You said something so you could be black throughout the operation, so you could be unconscious.
Yeah, at least this is like make the thing more easy for you. I think if I was asleep from the beginning, that would be much better from seeing these tools and come freaking out.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. All right. So you got a little freaked out by the tools, and right, they don't usually put you under until right before they're going to actually start. Yeah, I've had
I don't
surgery.
know. Yeah, I don't know. But that was the first experience for me in the surgery room.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, all right, you're going to become unconscious. You're talking about the bag. I got very confused. You're just bringing it from home. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll give you the picture of it.
Unless you're talking about the drip bag that they put it on a little hook and it's going into a tube into your, well, usually actually into here, into your wrist.
Exactly what that's what I meant. Exactly.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
usually some kind of glucose solution, simple sugar, and liquid. So yes, you're right. It gives you energy and so that you can like feeding you
Yeah.
without your mouth, so to speak. Yeah, okay, that's it. Drip bag. Uh, all right. Drip feed or drip bag. Okay. Why would you bring one from home? That's what
No,
confused me.
not from home, not from home, from the hospital, but from
Oh.
another room. And you have to bring them like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, five of them in your hand, and you enter the surgery room with this. This is so
Really?
funny. Yeah.
They make you carry your own. Okay. All right. Well, that's never heard that before. That's quite funny, actually. All right. Okay, that's funny. I had surgery on my foot, and they Darvon. They gave me Darvon, very very strong anesthesia, because it was going to be a long surgery. And anyway, I woke up. It didn't work. It put me under. Okay. By the way, in English, you put someone under. That's when you make them unconscious through the use of drugs or anesthesia. You put somebody under. Okay, so they put you under. They put me under, but then I woke up uh, in the middle, somewhere in the middle of the surgery. I kind of sat up in bed. I looked at my foot. Wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't care, believe me. La la la, very happy. Everything's happy, happy, happy. I didn't care. I thought it was cool. I started talking to the doctor about, I don't know, food and movies and whatever nonsense. Anyway, eventually they made me count again. Okay, very good, Oakley. Let's count from 100 down to 1 again. All right.
And then
I
you
felt,
slept again, right?
yeah, I think they gave me more medication or something, but they got
Yeah.
they didn't want me talking to them. Kind of funny, but
Yeah.
okay, interesting. Uh,
Because teacher, I just sorry for making that long. Maybe because if they gave you like a large amount of it, that maybe would cause maybe problem, like maybe will kill you or something like this. So they maybe give you less than is much better than give you more than the accepted.
give me too much. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, believe me, I didn't care. I didn't feel any pain. They gave me both what's it called? A spinal. I couldn't feel my legs at all anyway, even if I was wide awake. And then they also
Wow.
put me under. So I believe me, I was on happy medicine. uh, okay, I felt great. All right, I'm gonna move on to Rebecca here. give someone else a chance. Rebecca.
Yes.
Rebecca, are there any movies and or books which you have read over and over, or read or seen over and over again?
Well, yeah, there are many films that I've read. Sorry, I watched it. I watched it. One of them is Gone with the Wind, you know.
Yeah,
Even it's
Gone
too
with.
long because it's 4 hours long, you know. I watched it, yeah, yeah. I watched it. I don't know how many times. I don't know, but a bunch of times, you know.
Okay.
The times. Can I say a bunch of times?
Yeah, that sounds very native speaker. That's
Okay.
very natural. I watched it a bunch of times. Okay. By the way,
Time or times? Not
times.
time.
I watched it a
Times,
bunch of
plural.
times.
Okay.
Plural. Yeah.
Yeah. And there must be more movies, but right now I don't know. Well, maybe The Godfather. You know, I've watched it many times as well. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Books I don't like. If I read a book once, it's very rare that I read it again, you know.
Okay. All right.
But movies, yes, movies can I watch it over and over and over again.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Couple notes on pronunciation. Watched. T sound.
Watched is my cross.
Your cross to bear.
The past of the past, you know, the past tense. Oof.
Yeah.
Watched. Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Very good.
Sure. And also, it's Gone with the Wind. When it's a noun, whoosh, it's wind. When it's a verb, like if you imagine I have,
Windy. I said windy, yes. Go
if I
with
have
the word.
string, yeah, right. If it's an adjective, the road winds. Okay, or if you wind, to wind a string around a pencil or whatever. Yeah. What's it? Okay, wait. But was it the original? The original one with Clark Gable? Was that the one you're talking about? I think there was a
Oh,
remake.
yeah, sure. Clark Gable and Vivian Leigh, you know, I love both. Yeah, yeah. I consider they play a very good role, you know. Could I say
Mm-hmm.
that? Yeah, they are wow, amazing both. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful actor and actress. Okay, wonderful.
Yes. What is the expression when an actress or actor are playing very well the role? You know, how is a natural expression, a more colloquial?
Yeah.
How could I
Okay.
say?
Oh, I think there's a word and I can't. It's not coming to me right now. Um, you know, uh, I can't think of a specific word, but I don't know. Uh, Very often, colloquially, kind of conversationally, we just say, "Oh, he was really great in that movie. He was terrific in that movie."
Terrific. Okay. Terrific would
That's
be, yeah, terrific.
okay.
And he's terrific in that movie, in this movie. He's
That's
terrific.
fine.
It's
Yeah,
okay. Okay, perfect. Good, thank you. No,
sure.
because sometimes I want to express that feeling and I don't know the way. And I know I'm saying, oh, he's playing a good role, you know, but I think it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
child is telling, is telling, you know that.
Yeah, that's saying something slightly different. He's playing a good role. That's like saying, oh, that's a good role for him. He fits that role of the movie. So you're not saying that he is acting well. You're saying something different.
Okay, he was lucky to play that movie. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, basically, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
not basically, exactly. That's right.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome.
you for clarifying this me.
Sure, sure. Okay. All right. Let me move on and talk to David. Okay. Uh, David, besides risotto, what's a guilty pleasure? What's something you enjoy that maybe it's not healthy, but you don't want to give it up?
Oh,
Uh,
I think we only have several minutes, and I think I can talk about this for hours.
okay, well,
Because I
what's
usually say that everything that you like, it's bad, and uh,
yeah.
I can't deal with this. For example, um, I like to smoke from time to time,
Mm,
and I like to have a drink from time to time because uh, my wife that it's she gives me the present I was talking about before, and one time he gives me another present that it was another course, but this time it was about preparing gin tonics. We in Spain say gin tonic, and
okay.
uh, and for me now is a way of life because
Way of life.
you can have a gin tonic whenever you want. Uh, I've never done it to have breakfast because it's too early. And I think if I do it, I then I have to think about me. Perhaps I have a problem, but you can you can have a gin tonic before having lunch. You can have a gin tonic after having lunch. You can have a gin tonic instead of a cup of tea, for example, at 5 p.m. before having dinner and after having dinner, whenever you want. And yes, I only these two things: uh, to smoke from time to time and to
Okay.
have some drinks from time to time. And another thing that I am doing lately is to don't sleep as long as I need, I think.
Uh,
Because I want to do many things, and if I the only way to achieve this goal is to sleep less time, and I think this is not good for my health, but it's good for my happiness, I think, and I have to balance it.
okay. Some people believe, some people express uh, that everybody needs a vice. A vice, that's what we're talking about, your vices.
Yes,
Things you do, habits, or things that you like to do, maybe not even as a habit, but things you like to do that are probably unhealthy. And I mean, it could be eating ice cream. It doesn't have
yes,
to be. Occasionally, you like to gamble. Every Thursday night, you gamble with your friends, something like that. These are vices. Women that like to go shopping, that's their vice. Some people say everybody needs a vice. If you don't have at least one vice, there's something wrong with you.
yes. I agree. I agree.
Okay. Okay. You're talking about when you can have a gin tonic. I prefer vodka tonic. I haven't had one in years though. Back when I was living in the United States on a hot day, a vodka tonic. really hit the spot. Anyway, when you were talking about that, I'm just curious if you've ever heard this expression. The sun is over the yardarm.
No.
Okay. The yardarm is a part of a ship. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you may run into this in a movie or television show, especially an American or British actually use it too. We say this, it sounds way out of context and it sounds like a strange thing to say. But we all understand what this means. Like if it's if someone is suggesting to have an alcoholic drink. Okay, is the sun over the yardarm yet? The sun is over the yardarm when it's noon. So if it's past noon, for some reason, Western culture, or at least English-speaking culture, seems to think it's okay to drink alcohol as long as it's past noon. But before that, not good. But so we have this expression: the sun is over the yardarm. Should we have a drink? I don't know. I think the sun's over the yardarm. I think we can. All right. So they don't even mention alcohol when they use this idiom or this saying, but it's everybody knows. If I just said to my friend, if I'm hanging out with my friend, and I said, "Is the sun over the yardarm?" They would instantly know I'm asking, "Do you want to have a drink?"
Okay, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Like code, but it's code everybody knows. Yeah, interesting. Thought I might share that with you. Okay. Roberto, ringing around to you for your random question. All right. Okay. Who's the funniest person you know? And why are they funny? And I mean funny, haha. Who's the most humorous? Let me rephrase. Who's the most humorous person you know? And why are they humorous, or how? Maybe how are they humorous? And if you could know any examples.
I think people who all of us know. I think an actor, the actor who made a film, The Mask. I don't know the.
Yeah.
I don't know the
I
his
do.
name. I don't remember.
It's Jim Carrey.
Yes, I think it's funny.
Yeah.
More actors. Maybe other actor. I don't remember his name. Also, he made he participated in Zoolander.
Zoolander. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
The father's.
I think it's Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Yes, I think it's very. He's very funny.
Really? Those two are very different, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Before you keep naming people, let's get into this a little bit more, because these guys don't have the same kind of humor at all. I don't think. But it's just my opinion. I think they're totally different types of comedian. Why? Okay. First of all, let's go one by one. Why is Jim Carrey funny for you? Some people hate Jim Carrey. You know. I also enjoy Jim Carrey, but why do you?
Okay,
How is he funny to you?
Okay, I think it's a part of his humor is for the gesture of your face, of the face. I think. I think.
Okay. So his expressiveness.
Yes.
Yes. He's got like a rubber face. All right. All right. Okay. You could say his expressiveness is funny. What? Okay.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, about
Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey. No, I think it's
All right. Uh, okay. Jim Carrey, he uses a lot of slapstick humor. Do you know what slapstick humor is, Roberto?
No, I don't know.
Kind of physical comedy. Physical
Mhm.
comedy, like whoop tweaker, tweaker, brrr, yeah. Yeah. Slapstick humor is physical comedy, like falling down a hole and running into a glass door. Physical humor, like that. Okay. Uh, all right. And he also some absolutely just absurd humor, overacting, craziness.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh, right. Uh, right. What was your favorite movie by Jim Carrey?
Well, I prefer Ben Stiller,
You
but
prefer Ben Stiller? Okay.
yes, yes, I prefer Stiller. So, okay,
All
but
right. Let's talk Ben
you know,
Stiller.
but no, no,
Why?
there are films I like very much. Like I don't know the title of the films. How is in English? I think something happened with Mary. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's the same. Is
Uh,
the same
it is.
traduction.
I can't. Oh,
With
yeah. Something
Ben Stiller.
about Mary. In English, it's something about Mary.
Yes, I like it very much. Um, Other films like Zoolander
There's
with Ben
something
Stiller.
about Mary.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, is I think is they are very funny.
Yeah.
Yes, this
Okay.
film. And
Yeah.
there are other actor who did other telefilm. There are 20 years more or less. Is the number of the name of the film, no, not the film, the telefilm. It was Get Alive.
Okay.
It, I don't remember the name of the actor. Sorry, it's
Better
Get,
Life.
Get Alive is the name in English. In
Okay.
Get Alive. I don't remember the
Get.
the name of the actor.
Is it Get a Life or Better
Yes,
Life?
Get Alive is the name in the original name of the
Okay.
telefilm. Not telefilm, it's a comedy situation.
Okay. Situation comedy.
Situation
Sitcom.
comedy.
Yeah. We
Sitcom.
we say sitcom for short. Okay. So it's a sitcom, situation comedy.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes. Yes, Chris Elliott, yes, yes.
Chris
Yes, it was.
Elliott.
Yes, yes, yes. It was a sitcom very funny when I saw.
Really? Okay. I remember Chris Elliott from a million years ago when he would be a special guest. He was introduced to the American public as a special guest on the David Letterman show way back in the 80s, I think. And he would do stupid things. Uh,
Yes.
it'd be very funny. Yeah. Okay. Chris Elliott. Wow.
Oh,
I
yes.
didn't know he actually did. I didn't even know about this. Actually, I might have to check it out. That's interesting. All right. Okay. Uh, right. Okay. Very funny. Yeah, I enjoy some Ben Stiller movies too. Uh, okay. There's something about Mary. Hmm. Yeah. I haven't seen that movie in ages. Okay. Well, we could talk for hours and hours, days and days, but unfortunately we can't. I have to get on to my next scheduled program here. So I want to thank you, everyone, Roberto, Rebecca, Mustafa, David. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, take care, guys. Thank you.